Okay, today we're going to be discussing literature circles, and this is by Shante Mays. That's me. So, for literature circles, we have the first thing I like to do is have students write a summary. This gets every student included, and I typically do this as a bell work assignment. So, when they first walk in, they write a 2 or 3 sentence summary, and it's just 5 minutes. They discuss what the book is about, and then we have a whole group discussion where we discuss as an entire group what the book is about. And this just opens up the kids' minds and get them started in wanting to discuss what's going on. Okay, once you have them write the summary, then have them pick a roll card. Normally I have my roll cards on index cards, and on those index cards on one half you have the actual number, and then on the opposite side they have the actual task and what their job is. And you want to make sure that these are laid out on a table facing with the numbers up so they cannot see the task. Once the students pick a roll card, so on the card 1 that they will receive, it will say what their role is. So here, the discussion directors, their task is to develop a list of 4 questions that their group might want to discuss. You want to make sure that your students are using higher level thinking questions. So to do this, you might want to teach the students how to create higher level thinking questions. Then card 2, we have what's called literary luminary. This student, their task is to come up with quotes or sections from the passage that will actually have the students in the groups be able to display inquiry about something. So you want to make sure, if you have to go over this term with the students, give them examples of what inquiry is. Then we have card 3, which is the travel tracer. I normally like to give this to my students who are English language learners, and this gives them the opportunity to map out and see what it looks like, where they're going, because it sets the setting for them. So they can draw pictures and they actually get to notice where they're traveling to or where the characters are moving from when we're doing a character who's moving from place to place. And then we have card 4, which is a word wizard. This is the last card. This is also I like to use for my English language learners. I try to give this task to them first, or this will help them find unfamiliar words. So they'll get to practice and find those unfamiliar words or repeated words that's used, and then we'll go over them. They'll also look for those words where we can discuss connotation or denotation. They'll look for those words and identify what's their purpose. So that sets them up. And then I give them a chance to reread it, find it. This is the point where they think about it and they're just doing the task independently. Once they complete the task, they start discussing as a whole group, and this is where they take notes. And I make sure the notes are indicating their peer name, their peer task, interesting discussion points. At the end, I always include with a summary. They must summarize what their peers discussed and must include points from their peers, notes that they took as a group.